Hello. Hi. Excuse me for one moment. She's almost ready. You got caught out. Hello all and welcome to Crochet Designs. My name is Mary and I'm absolutely not ready. I do apologize for that. Let me drop the camera a little bit so you can see our cardigan. Check it out. Well, no one's on yet, but I'll get up and show those of you whom are actually on. Let's firstly find out who's on. Pop your live chat on and not your top chat so you can receive all the chat. We've got Middle on. Hello, Middle. And we've got Catherine from Rose Garden on. Hello, Catherine. I might wait until some more people get on before I jump up and down and do backflips. Does anybody think I will do a backflip? I don't think so. Beautiful. Yvonne is here. Lovely to have you here. Yvonne, we're about to show everyone our cardigan, our, what's it called? Groovy Threads cardigan. I've already forgotten the name. Hi, Sam. I'm just going to have a drink first, guys. Very dehydrated. And I'll explain why in a minute. Middle says, I finished the mystery blanket. Yay, couldn't do the crab stitch. That's all right, as long as you did a single. Cara, hi, Cara. Ashley, hello, Ashley. How is everyone's day? Yes, not been stopped for 3 weeks, home. Everyone's saying hello. That's wonderful. Well, I'm drinking because I tried to sort out a workout the other day and I marked it all off that I was going to do it. And I did the first 10 minutes because it was a new workout, checked it out and thought, oh, that's nice. I'll do that in a minute, and fell asleep on the couch. And I woke up this morning and thought, oh, I didn't do the workout. So I did today's workout and half of the other day's workout. So I've 3/4, sorry. So I've done a workout in 3/4 in one day. I'm in pain. And then because I've left it too late, tomorrow I've got to do yesterday's workout, which is the full workout and 1/4 of the other day's workout. I really messed up. So I'm a little bit dehydrated today, guys. So don't mind if I drink a little more than usual. And everyone's saying hello. Hi, Michelle. Hello, Mary. Hello, my neighbour, Catherine. Oh, lovely. You guys are on. It's so cute. I stayed up so I can hang with you. Cara, so great. I'm going to show everyone the cardigan in a minute. I'm going to get up, Luana, and show you the Groovy Threads cardigan named by the lovely Bonnie from the US of A, not even from Australia. So there you go. You're crocheting a poncho sweater. Nice, Cara. Getting ready for your winter. I know what you're doing. Hi, Margaret. Lovely to have you here, Margaret. We need to talk very soon, Margaret. Catherine says, I've done 2 squares of the Suzette stitch. I love it. Looks really neat and I like the design. Well, Catherine, that's great. Cara says, do you have a tutorial for this cardigan you are wearing? Cara, we're going to talk about that. You've not been on our channel for a while, but we will talk about that in a moment. I wish I had weaved in some of these ends already. Middle, do you know I spent all night last night and 3/4 of my morning from 7:30 in the morning to 11 o'clock weaving in these threads. Way too many threads. Hello, Green Butterfly. Have I missed anyone? I hope not. Water Time says great. Thanks, Green. Hi, Loretta. Cheers. All right, Cara, I'm going to talk to you real quickly about this cardigan. One of our subscribers, in fact, quite a few of our subscribers left names for me and they were going to name our cardigan. Then I was going to, well, it's already designed. Then I was going to do the design, which is already done now, and pop the paid pattern up on my website. And one lucky subscriber whose name I had to pull out of a hat because I couldn't come to an agreement in the end, won the free written pattern. And then I said that I will probably do the tutorial, which I still will, on the channel for you guys, which I will, but not for a while yet. And the lovely Bonnie won it. The only yesterday it was. She called it Groovy Threads cardigan. And I'm going to get up and show you mine. Now, be aware that I actually did my sleeves a bit tight because I didn't have enough of the brown yarn. That's all I had left of the brown. And I knew if I did it the right size, I would have run out. So there you go. And also your sleeves will be a little bit longer. They might hang a little bit down to about there. I did it shorter once again because I tried to add up how many clusters across I had, and I knew I wasn't going to make it. But so your sleeves will be longer. So they'll be kind of down here, further down there. All right, so keep in mind that's going to happen. Your base will be a little longer. I'm trying to get, let me see if I can drop the camera a bit more. I'm kneeling on the chair now. Can you believe it? So your base, my base sits kind of like just near the hip, but your base will sit a little lower. Once again, I tried to save brown cotton because I knew I didn't have enough. And there's the back. Gorgeous, simply divine. I have the 9 sizes from extra small to 5 extra large done. The written pattern will be going up on the website very soon. It'll also go up on Ravelry. Let's raise the camera now. And it will also go up on my Etsy store, which at the moment is very empty. I don't have anything there. It's kind of not much where my traffic, don't worry about that. That was a measuring tape, where my traffic goes anyways. So I usually don't use it as much anymore. Now, moving right along, guys, yesterday was the naming of this cardigan. The lovely Bonnie named it Groovy Threads. And I'm just going to go right down because I've missed all of the chats. So she gets the written pattern for free. If anybody wants to purchase it, we will talk about that in the future when it goes up on the website. Okay. Okay. Yes. Everyone, I've missed nothing there. I'm exhausted, let alone doing workout. Exhausted. Yeah, man, I'm already exhausted, let alone doing the workout. I got you right over my head then. Water times is green. I know we said it before, but I'm going to do it again. Cheers. Well, I just hope to weave them in during this live. It's a little bit itchy, the cotton. I haven't washed it yet, guys. That's kind of making me itchy. I will be washing it before the weekend, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, everyone's saying hello. Thumbs up. Green Butterfly says thumbs up. Cost you guys nothing, and it does mean the world to me. Luana says, I like it. I have short arms. Would be great for me. So maybe when we're doing the tutorial, I will mention the size of my arms on the piece so that you can have an idea if you want to do that size, Luana. I'll mention that. X-ray yesterday to get my daughter from school. By the time I got there, she was gone. The second the bell went, she vanished. When told, wait, I was doing a lot of, nasty words, were you? Oh dear, that's no good. Hi, Cara, just subscribed to you. Okay, Cara, do you have a YouTube channel, honey? Yes. I'm watching the Detroit, Michigan. It's currently 2 a.m. where you are, and right here it is 4:10 p.m. on a Wednesday afternoon. Yep. Thank you, Catherine. Yeah, Cara, do you have a YouTube channel? I've barely even had time to eat, drink, scratch myself. I'm never this busy. Well, I am. And today I put 2 orders through to 2 different yarn companies. Now, let me talk to you about that. Last week, silly me mentioned that I was going to make this in one color, which I still am. And I said that I would mention the color on the channel. Let's try that again. On the tutorial of the naming of the cardigan. And I didn't because I never ordered the color. And I ordered it today. Don't you love it? Can't remember the name of it, but it is, they have 2 pinks. This is Bendigo Woolen Mills cotton. This one is called Pretty Pink 10 ply or Aran weight or a 4 weight cotton. So I'll be using the pink, all of the pink. You guys, I'll show you how to change colors when you are ready to make this, but I'll be using one color. So it gives you the opportunity, if you wanted to use the one color with me, then you can. In the tutorial, I will have a small swatch, gauge swatch, showing you how to change or when to change the colors. And then once you get those 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 I had to count them. Once you get the 11 row color combination, that's the color combination throughout the whole pattern. Just 11 rows, 11 rows, 11 rows. But it's actually only a 2-row. Is it 2-row repeat? Yeah, it's a 2-row repeat. And it's not exactly a 2-row. It's a 1-row repeat, just each second, the first row and the second row are starting differently. That's all. They just start a little differently. So it is kind of a 2-row repeat throughout the whole piece. And you have 11 rows of color combination, and then you just repeat those 11 rows. And you keep doing your 2-row repeat till you get to your 4 rows of orange, your fourth row of orange, and then etc., etc., etc. All right. We will talk about all that once the pattern is ready to go up on the channel, or once the written pattern goes up on the website. The pattern will be on the website. The written one will be on the website before it goes up on the channel. So keep in mind that if you wanted to purchase a pattern even before I start the tutorial, you can. But not yet, because I haven't got it up yet. I'm doing final touches. Now that this is all complete, I'm doing some final touches. It did not take long to create. Once you do 1 row, it's the repeat all the way through. You can sit in front of the TV and do this as long as you change the colors where you're supposed to change the colors. If you're using a color change, or just keep going in one color if you're going to make it like me. Hello, she's yelling now. She's screaming. Not really. So there you go. I have 2 YouTube accounts. This account I'm using for my craft channel. It's called Cara Patillo. Let me check that up after the live. All right, honey? I don't have a problem with doing that. I do it a lot. I check out people's YouTube channels. It's great. It's a really good idea. You're an hour behind, Cara. Yes. Ashley says, I use quarter tank of fuel every time I go to... Oh, really? It's so expensive these days too. Better get it now, because apparently it's all going up next weekend for some reason. This weekend it's going nuts. I have... Yes, we've done that. Does using the 10-ply Aran make it heavier? Yes, it does. It makes it a little bit heavier, but it is obviously very gappy. So you've got a lot of air. This can be worn during all of spring, can be worn during the cooler evenings of summer, can be worn in autumn, and can be worn in winter. I mean, you would probably need something underneath it for winter, like I don't know, a long sleeve skivvy, because you wouldn't wear it because it's very holey, yeah, for winter. But it can be worn during the warmer months. Sam, if you are in Queensland, this might be a little heavy for you. I don't have a pattern for it in the 8-ply, and I don't have a pattern for it in the 4-ply. It only comes, this pattern here only comes in the 10-ply, which is the Aran weight or the 4-weight cotton. All right. Yeah, it's expensive these days. Cheers. Green Butterfly says water time. So we've got to listen to Green, because she looks after my water time. Thanks, Green. Cheers. Now, if anyone watched the naming of the video yesterday for this cardigan, I keep forgetting it. It's called Groovy Threads. Let me write it down. I keep forgetting it. There was another name in the hat. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet until probably about a week and a half. And then you'll know what it is, because I'm going to use that name first to create the very next project. After we've done what we're going to do next week, after we've done that, and then we'll start working on the very next project. So Groovy Threads cardigan. I'm going to write it down. And it was the lovely Bonnie. Now, I've already spoken to Bonnie. She has messaged me, and we've already talked about how she's going to get her pattern. So I'm hoping to get her pattern out as soon as I do the final touches on the pattern. The pattern is all written up. It's roaring and ready to go. I just need to check it and make sure everything is perfect to go for the lovely Bonnie. So there you go. All right, and that's that. And once we get that out, I can pop it up on the website the same day it goes out to Bonnie. And then I'll let you know when it goes up on the website. I'll do a video vlog, a full video vlog on it. There you go. Ashley says thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Thumbs up cost you guys nothing. So if you watched this video for this one, for this naming of the top. You would have also heard me say, is it here? Yes, it is, that I had a lot of leftover orange, and we're going to use it to make a Tunisian washcloth. That will happen next week. We are going to do our very first Tunisian project. What are we on Wednesday? Probably around Friday of next week. So don't assume it's coming the first day. It won't. It'll be at the end of the week because I have to have a play with a stitch. I want to find a stitch that you can actually do the washcloth with, or we might end up just using a smaller hook on whatever stitch is available. Now we will play with the stitch. I'll have a play with it. I know Tunisian tends to curl up a little, so I'll have a little play with it, maybe change hook size. Let me play with it before it goes up. So you're looking at about Friday when we start doing Tunisian. Now that yarn does call for, I think 4.5. Is it a 4.5 millimeter hook? Yeah, that yarn does call for a 4.5 millimeter hook. But for this top here, I use the 5 millimeter hook. So heads up there, and that'll all be in the pattern anyway. But for the washcloth, we may even, because it's Tunisian and Tunisian can come across a little gappy, we may even use a 4 millimeter hook. But don't quote me on it yet. I'll have a play and then let you know. Oh, nice. I enjoy Tunisian. Okay, Sam, that's wonderful. Sorry to be quiet, getting stuck in with these pesky ends. No, you go for it, honey. Get those ends. I'm telling you, my thumb and fingers are actually sore from the sewing of that needle. Now, I have a lot of problems weaving in cotton. Let me talk to you about cotton. Now, as you know, when I weave my ends in, I do a lot of splitting of yarn on purpose so that the threads don't come out. When you do that with cotton, it's really hard to get the needle through. And that's the problem I had with the cotton. So if you want to weave in your ends your own way when you're ready to do this pattern, I will understand, because it was murder. My hands they're raw red. The thumb and the pointer are raw red from fighting that sewing needle through the cotton. So heads up, it took forever. Now, it won't take that long with me for the next top because that's going to be in one color, which I'll be very pleased about. I'll probably have about, I don't know, 2 ends on that, 2 ends on that, and 2 ends, maybe 4 ends on the back, because I don't know. I might have to use a skein and a bit for that, or a skein and a half. But I won't have a lot of ends like you guys will, and I'm sorry for you now. When I do release the pattern, you know me, I'll go to some sort of park, and I do different parks all the time. And I'll go to a park and I'll prance around, and people will stare at me and think, look at that crazy lady over there. There's definitely one crazy crochet lady in the park today. That will be me. I don't claim to be anybody else. I'm happy to be the crazy crochet lady. So there you go. All right. I'm sorry I have to go out yet again. I was hoping I was going to be done for the day. See, I will see you soon. Oh, by the way, there's no live this Saturday, Ashley. Just heads up there. I will remind everybody, and we'll talk about that in a minute, just to let you know, Ashley, no live this Saturday, but Wednesday's live in a week's time. We will do live antics on that Wednesday. All right, so heads up there. So just don't want to go anywhere right now. Yes. Have a good week. We'll see you soon, Ash. Take care. Drink up, says Ash. Thank you, Ashley. I'll have a drink. Cheers. I know, Ashley, she's had it rough, but you know what? Ashley, it's a bad day. You're right down here. There's nowhere else to go but up now. So keep that in mind, sweetheart. You keep it in mind. We'll give you a big cyber hug. I do that sometimes. Big cuddle. There you go. I do that when people need it. I do occasionally do the cyber hug. Yes, I do it. I'm a little bit of a softie like that. Got to go to work now. See you soon. Oh, we'll see you soon, Luana. Lovely to have you here, darling. Don't forget, this Saturday, no live here. Okay. And real quickly, we're going to talk about that. Saturday, I have 2 parties on Saturday. Birthday parties. And you know what? The worst part was yesterday while I was shopping, a third person said, oh, I've got a bowling party this Saturday. Would you like to do that? I can't fit it in. There's too many parties on one day. I can't do it. There's one of me, 3 parties. It's not going to work. So I am going to the 11 o'clock party, which would mean leaving here at 20 past 10. Doesn't make sense. Yep. And then I'll be going to that party will last till about 4. And then I'll be heading off to another party about 6. So the whole day I'm going to be out. You know what that means? You know me, I don't like to go out. It means that I have to deal with humans. Ew. All day. No crochet. Actually, I will be able to crochet because I'm not driving. So I'll be able to do it in the car. Jum, 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 which is really good because I'm so far behind. And we're going to talk about that in a minute. I think this cardigan took a lot out of me. I spent a lot of days just staying in front of the television going like that and not recording. Most of the time I wasn't recording because of the guys next door working, but I'm working out a way where I can record and then voice over later. There will be days when that will happen, and it's most likely to happen because apparently he's building 2 units and not one. Excuse me. So it's double trouble, which means the noise is going to be every day for the next 6 months probably, or every second day. He hasn't had the wood delivered yet. He's put down his concrete slabs, and they've got to wait for those to dry. It's either between 3 to 5 days or 3 to 10 days. I can't remember. We did this one here. I can't remember how long we've got to wait. So hopefully I've got another day tomorrow afternoon where I can record the fingerless gloves for our father, which you can use for yourself or you can use for your own man, whatever. I'm getting sleepy. I'm about to sleep. Have a great night. We'll see you soon, Cara. Lovely to see you. We will see you soon. I'll check out your channel when I get a chance to scratch myself. When I get a chance. All right. So moving right along, let me talk to you about what's happened this week. And as you know, we did the washcloth. I believe it was Sam's color combination. And we used what was the name of the stitch? The Suzette stitch. What a mental blank. We did the Suzette stitch, and Sam was saying that she'd already done hers, and I posted Sam's picture up on our Facebook page early this morning. So if you have not seen Sam's picture, go and check it out. Now, the other thing is, guys, I did mention that if you send me photos to post on my page, my own personal business page, if you send them to me via Facebook, I will be able to post them easy for you in seconds. If I get them by email, I know someone sent me 2 by email. I'm struggling to get them over to Facebook because they are this big. So what I do is I just take a screenshot. So it's not the prettiest look when you take a screenshot. It doesn't have the full visual of your project. So heads up. If you are on Facebook, I would prefer that you private message me your photos, or 1 photo or 2 or 3 or however many you want to put up, and I will pick 1 or 2 out of them, or 1, and pop them up on our page and say that this is the one that you made. Because in the old days, you used to be able to post your pictures on my business page. Facebook doesn't allow that anymore, but I will allow it if you send them to me via private message. But it has to be items that you've made with our patterns. So one of our, like, let's say for argument's sake, this little jacket, or for this washcloth, or for the patchwork sweater, something that we've made on the channel that you've made. If you want me to share it and pop your name there, I'll just use a first name. I won't do your address, your phone number. I won't do any of those. I don't know those anyway. Just let me know. Send it to me via private message on Facebook, and you send it to Wow Crochet Designs message. Okay. If you send it via email, it won't be the best. It won't come up pretty. It will be pretty dull because I will only take a screenshot of it. Otherwise, to get it over, like if I download it, the picture comes off really, really big when I do that. So I just take a screenshot. All right. Catherine says, you love it. You love the washcloth. You said you made a couple, didn't you, Catherine? Is that my imagination? I think I read that earlier. I didn't get a chance to respond, but I think I read earlier that you actually made a couple of washcloths, which is fantastic, or even the squares. Yes, you did too. Yes, thank you, Catherine. So if you wanted to send me a private message on Facebook and you wanted me to share it, I will share that picture for you. I will mention our video as well in the picture. It's part of it all at the end of the day. So there you go. That's that. Now, moving right along. So Monday or Tuesday, I think it was. Did it go up Tuesday? I can't remember. I think it went up Tuesday. I can't remember. No, it went up Monday. This went up Monday because the video vlog for this cardigan if you will, went up on Tuesday. So there you go. And today obviously is the live. Tomorrow and Friday, I've put down here that we're going to do our Father's Day project. Now, a quick heads up, I have wound the yarn that Carmen, I believe, chose these two colours, and I chose this colour. Now, by winding it up, you can see this one has like a tinge of green in it. So there you go. And that's kind of a blue. The blue, it kind of doesn't give a very good blue. And even the green doesn't give it a very good look here. Let me go far away. Because this blue is kind of like a grey blue, and this is a green grey. And of course, you've got your little lemon there. Now, I have been playing with 2 stitches. Now, heads up, I still haven't come up with a pattern that I like. That I'm going to work on later tonight. So it doesn't look like that tutorial will go up tomorrow. If anything, I might be able to do part 1 where you get half of the glove ready. And then I say, right, go ahead and do another half on the other side. And then return on Friday, and then we will complete the rest and put some ribbing on the base as well. So you will have an opportunity to start your gloves maybe tomorrow, or start them on Friday and finish them off by Monday. All right. So bear in mind that you have plenty of time to create the other one, or half create the other one. And that's it. That's all I want to say about that. And I've missed all of the chat. Are we missing anything? It makes nice bag blanket. Oh, really, does it, Catherine? That is lovely. That is wonderful. So moving right along, we are pretty much up to date for what I said we were going to do this week. All right. Now, next week, I had planned for our Sunshine Bright, what is it, Sunburst Delight Jacket? Sunburst Delight Jacket, part 6 and 7 to go up. At this stage, that is still happening. So we are going back to the jacket next week. And I'm only giving you this information now because I'm not going to be here Saturday morning. So we are going to make part 6 and 7 of the jacket next week. And I did say Friday the 30th, we might start this cardigan. I will let you know. I don't think that's happening. Okay. At this stage, I think we might have a delay. I'm trying to get the pattern sorted out before then and up on the website before then. It may not make it by then. So this cardigan jacket thing, if you want to call it, whatever you want to call it, is coming, but it probably won't be there on the 30th like I thought it would. It's Friday the 30th is next Friday, not this Friday, it's next Friday. Yeah. Sunshine Bright Jacket, is it? I thought it was Sunshine Delight Jacket. I'm pretty sure it's Sunshine Delight Jacket. Can someone check it for me? Is it Sunshine Bright or Sunshine Delight? What did I put on the tutorial? What's my name? Ask me a harder question. I don't know. Now, these heat lamps are pretty warm, and I'm wearing a woolen vest under there. This is wool. So I'm just going to take the cardigan off. I'll put it back on halfway through the live. So letting you know, this Saturday, the 24th of November, let's try August. I don't even know why I said November. 24th of August, there will be no live this Saturday. So quick heads up so that you know. And I will leave little notifications on my community board post on Facebook and on Instagram, reminding you guys that there will be no live. Thank you, Green Butterfly. I will have some water. Cheers, everyone. All right, so moving right along. We did have, I had a very interesting day today because, like I said, I spent from 7:30 this morning till 11 p.m. weaving in these ends for this cardigan. Now, I'm telling you, good luck if you want to make it in those colors because the ends are crazy. Now, there is another way that you can create this cardigan without having so many ends. Now, the problem with that is that it will be, you'll see the carry up along the sides, like there is a carry up. It will save you a lot of hassles, but it's a lot of carrying up. And it will be super thick and it would be awkward to do. So my suggestion would be grin and bear it and weave in those ends. And I would say weave in the ends, not as you go, but maybe after you've done 10 rows, start weaving in the ends. If you do it as you go, it could get a little awkward. And if you've made a mistake 3 rows back, you can't fix it. Actually, it's Sunflower Delight Jacket. Thanks, Middle. I need to pop it on top of my page and leave it. I'm going to do it right now. Let's pop it up the top, and I'm going to pop it in red. You know how often I forget the name of it? The sun. Thanks, Middle. That is hilarious. So, Sunflower Delight Jacket. Excuse me, she says. You're welcome. Thanks, Middle. And so we will now have it. Look how big it is on my. I'll get that over there. It takes up a quarter of the top of the page there. Sunflower Delight Jacket. It's written on my big writing on my page now, so I can't forget it. And you know what it is? It's because it's similar name to our Sunshine Delight Blanket. No, Sunshine Bright. I don't even know anymore. Oh, that's funny. So it's written very similar to our other projects. So I probably need to veer away from those words for a little while because it just confuses me. And there you go. I'm going to have another drink, guys. I have it in my list of things I need to do. You're going to love the jacket. But I think in your case, you may not like the jacket because it's relatively long. It goes past the hips, and I know you don't like it past the hips. When you're ready to do it, just let me know and I'll tell you how many squares to make for your waist length. I think I mentioned it in part 4 or 5, how you can change it. I should have mentioned it in part 1. I didn't. How you can change the waist length to suit. Let's try that again. Change the length to suit you. And even in part 6, I'm going to mention that if you wanted to make it longer, you should have. I should have mentioned it 2 tutorials ago. That this is what you should do. Cheers, everyone. All right. And so the jacket is on its way. We are doing part 6 and 7 in 1 week next week. I know that because they're both relatively quick parts. So all I need to do is give you some more information, show you 1 or 2 small things, and then give you more information. And you've got to go off on your own and do that. And then we'll be able to do August part when August is over. That is June and July's part. Don't you love it? June and July. That's how far behind we are with the jacket. But we will be caught up by the end of the week next week. Again, if they are making noise next door, I will do a voiceover instead. I don't think I'll go ahead and set up in another room and try that. I just don't think that's going to work. I think it's probably easier for me to just do the voiceover when I get a chance. And I know what I'm saying, so I just do the voiceover. Yep. And that's that. And what else did I want to say? That's it. We've talked about the Groovy Threads cardigan. We've talked about what's happening this week. And we've also talked about what's happening next week because I won't be here this Saturday. All right. Once again, mentioning no live this Saturday, 24th of August. Now, if the cardigan, this one here, the Groovy Threads cardigan, I have to look at it now. If the Groovy Threads cardigan will not be ready by the 30th of August, I will start the Tunisian swatch for washcloth, and that will either go up on that Friday or it'll go up on the Monday of that week. So I'll already know. I don't think it'll be ready, so it's more likely that the Tunisian swatch will go up on Monday. When I say swatch, washcloth, I say swatch because you can use it. If you make 5, 10, 15 squares, you can make a blanket out of it. Attach those squares and make a blanket. You can make a scarf. You can make anything you want with your swatch. And I give you the option if you want to add more stitches and make a sweater, cardigan, vest, hiccups now, scarf, blanket. Let me have another drink. Whatever you want to make. Cheers. I need another drink. I'm very itchy because that cotton cardigan, the Groovy Threads cardigan, don't forget the name, has not been washed. Has not been washed at all. So there you go. All right. So I'm missing the chat. Here we go. Actually found out with the Hexi cardigan that the jackets and sweaters and cardigans, I do need it hip length. Oh, you do need a hip length. Well, now she tells me that vest you made, I hope it becomes okay for you. I think it'll be all right when you're ready to finish off the vest. Thank goodness, so far behind. Yeah, that's all right, Rose, Catherine. It's all good. Water time, says Green. Let's have another drink. Cheers. Extremely dehydrated today. Extremely dehydrated. So there you go. And I am dehydrated because I mentioned about the workout and everything I did. I tell you, I was totally wrecked this afternoon. I was in the shower thinking, oh gosh, I'm sore here, I'm sore there. Don't you love it? Vests and tops, I don't mind them waist length. All right, well, that's nice to know. I think the jacket, it might be a little long. It might be. I'll let you know on the next part, the measurements of the length of our jacket. Happy belated birthday to you. Oh, for Green. Yes, it was Green's birthday the other day, wasn't it? We did sing happy birthday, didn't we? Fluffy kitten. I just got back from Spotlight. What's going on at Spotlight, Fluffs? Do tell. Do tell. And as you know, I mentioned earlier that I put an order through for Bendigo Woolen Mills, and I ordered the cotton for my coat for my Groovy Threads cardigan. I have to look at the back because I know the name of it, but I forget. I did write it down on purpose. Whenever I put an order through, here's a little interesting thing. I put the details at the back of this book that I'm working on, the day book. And I put an order through for the pretty pink 10-ply Aran weight 4-weight cotton from Bendigo Woolen Mills. And it is a cotton. And I bought 4 skeins, which makes about 800 grams. Each skein is, I think, 400 meters, but don't quote me on it. Give me a second. No. Each skein is 360 meters. I don't know what that is in yards. Someone do the math for me and let me know. 360 times 4 for extra large is perfect. The other sizes I haven't worked out yet. So bear that in mind. It might not be the same for your size. All right, so I missed the chat again. The Skippy came out, Fluffs. Oh, Skippy came out. Excuse me. I came home with far too much $70 later. Oh, seriously, Fluffs, what did you buy, young lady? Yes. Thank you, Yvonne. I'm still celebrating birthday going tonight with friends, but so much fun, Green. Do enjoy it, honey. I take 2 weeks for my birthday. I go with some group of friends one day, I go with my family the next, and sometimes I mix my family and my friends on the 3rd time, and then the 4th time I meet up with extended family, and then it just goes on. The list is endless. I do it all the time. And I really party on my birthday week, so do enjoy it, Green. So this Saturday, no live. So when you come back here Wednesday week, we will do live antics for the week and a half later. So not for next week, but for the week later. And also when you come back, this will be different again, because I've been taking yarn out and we've been using it for our live antics, and I've got a lot of it just in tubs on the floor here. That's what I do. I just pop them all in the tubs on the floor, and then later I pop them away, and I haven't been putting them away. Bad girl. So I will be putting them all away. So this will probably change again, as it does. And also another thing that I did the other day, I messaged the lady whom we were talking about making our, what was it called again? Scrap vest. Yeah. And I said to her, she mentioned to me that she wanted a sweater rather than a vest. This is a long time ago. And I thought it was her. So I messaged her and said, do you still want the scrap vest or do you want the scrap sweater? And she would like a scrap sweater. instead of a scrap vest. So I will be sorting out all of this yarn here, which is a lot of it is what we used for our temperature blanket a couple of years ago, our annual project. And I will be sorting that yarn out, and we will be using that yarn for a scrap sweater here on the channel coming up not soon, but I just wanted to let you know that's what all this is. All of this is 8-ply DK weight, 3-weight wool. Okay, you can use acrylic, you can use cotton, you can use wool, whatever you want, as long as it's a DK weight or 3-weight wool. Yarn. I'm using wool, you can use what you like. Yeah, I will be wearing it, so it will be something that I will wear. I'm going to be wearing everything I create on the channel because at the end of the day, I'm making it, and if I make it in my size, I can always wear it. If I make it in someone else's size, no one ever gets it. Nobody wants it. So they do. There's only a certain few people that I know in my family that do like the crochet and say, yes, can you make one for me? And then there's those who say, oh, I've already got one from you, or, you know. So I think I've worn everybody out of the family. I have a sister, you know, Auntie T. She creates blankets, and when it's Christmas or birthday, she gives everybody a blanket, doesn't she? Well, I think she's all blanketed out. I think she's done every member of the family. She might have something for a little new bub that's just come in or something, but every member of the family, don't you love it? Yes, I have Skippy trivia for you. The boy who played Sunny now sell kangaroo meat called it's Sunny's Revenge. Oh, you're lying, Fluffy. No, you're lying. Mary, can you buy Bendigo at Spotlight? No, Yvonne, you can't. Unwind Craft Cafe used to sell Bendigo's yarn. They are no longer there anymore. They're gone. They still have their name that they used to have groups with, but they don't have the shop anymore, so nobody sells it. I don't know who else will sell it, Yvonne. You would have to order from Bendigo. And in actual fact, if you order a certain amount from Bendigo, you get free shipping. So I would order from Bendigo. It just takes a long time usually if there's massive deliveries. But when I ordered today, they said I could probably get it by Friday or Monday. So it goes to show you, more likely Monday or Tuesday. But anyway, it goes to show you that it can come quickly if they don't have large amounts. Now, the large amounts they had when I ordered, when did I order? I ordered this yarn here, and I think I ordered it, I can't remember. But it was early August, early autumn. So early autumn, anybody was putting orders through, and there wasn't enough time for them to fill all those orders, so there was a delay. And it took a while for that yarn to come in, but not as long as I thought it was going to take. So they're at the moment, they're not so busy. Well, they weren't busy when I rang this morning. So if you put an order through today, depends on where you are, Yvonne. If you're Melbourne, it'll be quick. If you're not, it'll be a little bit longer. My kids, well adults now, laugh at me because I'm always offering them a blanket. I know, Sam. I don't even bother with my kids because I know I've worn them out with crochet. Poor Andrew. I used to get him to wear all my crocheting and take photos. It's true, is it, Fluffy? No way. You are kidding, aren't you, honey? There's no way. I'm going to look this up. You know that. I'm going to go do my homework. And don't go doing things on Google now. Don't go writing it up yourself. Written by Fluffy Kitten. I can see you doing that, Fluffs. I can see you saying, Mary's going to come and check it out, so I'll write up something and she'll believe it. She's a little bit vulnerable like that. She'll believe it. Is that free shipping anywhere, or is it just, I'd say it's just Australia. They just came out with a new yarn that I'm absolutely in love with. Is it the, tell me what the name of it. I think I have some here. I've missed that. They dread telling me a friend is getting married or having a baby because I'm like, ooh, give him a blanket. Yeah, look, my voice sounds like that, what you'd say. That's me when I see, and my kids know that whenever I'm out, the word crochet comes up at least 3 or 4 times while I'm out. They know that. Now I wait for people to ask what I do. I don't put it on them. Yes, go Google it, the cast. Did you write it up, Fluffs? Mary's going to go now. Ooh, let me write it up for her. Oh, she's not going to know. She doesn't know what's going on with Skippy. I still think we need a mascot here of Skippy. And then I just go every now and then. We'll have two mascots. Three at the back of the neck, back of the head. Hello, mascot up there. I'm so naughty today again. So moving right along. Get it away from Skippy, that naughty Skippy. Fluffs, get in the corner. All right, so I believe you, Fluff, because I'll believe anything. Don't tempt me, Mary. Fluffs, get in the corner. Okay, thanks, Mary. Check it out, Yvonne. You know what, Yvonne? All you can do is try ordering something with them. I always ring when I put an order through. I never do it via email. Oh, I thought there's noises out there, but it's actually raining now. But that's not the noise. That's the neighbours probably. So I always order from Bendigo Woolen Mills by phone. And I'm sure they get sick of me because just put it through via email. I just like to talk to them. Hello, it's me. I say, I don't care. Put the order through. They never say that. They're very... And the lady I was speaking to today was lovely. I was telling her about the Taylor Swift cardigan, or should I say Groovy Threads cardigan. And she was lovely. She says to me, really? That actually happened? Mm-hmm, yeah. And she says, I'm going to check it up when I'm finished. Yeah, go check it up. Check it out. It's a Granny Stitch one. I'm on it already, Yvonne. Are you? Yeah, check it out. I'm pretty sure they do delivery if it's more than a certain amount. I usually order a certain amount, but today I actually ordered an extra. That's what I did. I ordered an extra one of these because she said, look, if you order another one, you won't have to pay shipping, right? And I thought, oh, all right, I'll order another one. So I've got some more for the Tunisian stitches that we're going to play with over the next few weeks. Now, we are going to work on one stitch next week. I haven't decided what it is yet. I will try to make it as easy as possible. Almost done with these ends. Oh, I can't wait till you get to this cardigan. Seriously, it was murder on my hands. My hands actually dried out. So I'm going to have to go and put some cream on after the live. Do I have my cloak of invisibility on? Oh, Sherry, I didn't see you come on. Did you actually say hello? I did not know. You haven't said hello, honey. So you do have a cloak of invisibility. Oh, by the way, make sure you pop your live chat on and not your top chat. Because if you have your top chat on, nobody can see your message if you've just come in and left a message. So, hello, Sherry. Lovely to have you here. Okay, I'm going to do another show of our cardigan, of our Groovy Threads cardigan. I have to keep looking it up. I'm sort of not sure about the way I attached it. I may do the same attaching, but I may play with a different kind of attaching. Now, again, remember, guys, the sleeves are a little tight for me and a little short for me because I didn't have enough yarn for my size. Now, I knew that. I only wanted to make, because I don't use 10-ply a lot, I didn't want to purchase too much of the brown. I would never use the brown again. I would use the purple and the cream and the orange, but I would never use the brown because it's a little bit difficult to see that on the channel. So I would probably steer away from the brown cotton. I do use brown wool and brown acrylic because that's very much a winter color. But when it comes to cotton, I tend to stay away from brown. It's a little too dark for me. Because we use cotton a lot in summer and spring here in Melbourne. So let's get up real quickly and have a look at the cardigan. So you'll see it's a drop in front cardigan where it just goes straight down. The sleeves, yours will be wider. Okay, yours will not be this tight. Mine's just tight because I didn't have enough cotton. So yours will be wider. It just means your sleeves will be a little wide as well. I didn't want to close up the sleeve. It gets rid of the effect. I love the effect of the sleeves being wide down the bottom for this project, yeah. And yours will be a little longer as well. I kept it short because of, once again, the brown and not having enough. And when I say longer, I think it's only about 2 clusters longer. It's not really that much longer. It's like 2 clusters only, so it'll only be about that much longer. It will be hip length or just below hip length for certain sizes, depending on the size. Every size has their own size for the arms. Okay, so heads up there. I think I did that. I can leave it on. It's still a bit cool. I'll wait for it to warm up in here. The top I'm wearing under it is made of wool, so it's pretty heavy. It just means the heat lamps and everything, it's pretty heavy. That's Mary Yakety Yak. Yakety Yak. So that's what we're going to do with our cardigan, and it has that 1 row of cluster border row. I'm lying. Yes. No, I'm not lying. It has 1 row of cluster border row all the way around until you get to the base. Oh no, I am lying. Then it has a row of single crochet down to the other side, and then that single crochet starts going around the base, and a row of single crochet around the sleeves. But again, we will work on that once we do our design. Once I have the written pattern ready for you, you'll be able to check that out. Everyone's size, some of the sizes are the same. No, they're not. They're all different. Each size is different, so heads up. And when you're talking about your 11 rows of your color combination, know that don't fuss too much when you get to the back and the front being different, because it doesn't add up for certain sizes, okay? The 11, 11, 11, you might end up with 7 there. You might end up with 6. You might end up with 5. So it doesn't matter. Stop where you need to stop, and then when it comes to the back, you just start where you need to start. And it's as simple as that. What I did for the fronts, though, I tried to make all the sizes fronts working perfectly like this, where you end up with 3 rows of brown and the 1 row of orange afterwards. So your front will have your 3 rows, 1 brown, 1 cream, 1 brown, and then you'll put it all together and you'll do your orange around it. So it gives it a border look like it's planned, even though your next color was a purple, or it was, I'm lying, let's try that again. Your next color was a cream, brown, and cream. Cream, brown, cream, brown. You should have done more, but it didn't. Brown, cream, brown, cream, brown. 2 more, right? But it didn't work for me, for my size. So I'm going to keep it that way. Or if you want, I can keep it where your 11th row works and you can work backwards that way. So you're working this way. I know it sounds confusing. You're working this way, but I will put the colors that match to the end. And that way yours will look like it worked. Whereas mine kind of looked like it stopped at the wrong count. If you look at it, it's brown, cream, brown, cream, brown. Yeah? So you've just got brown, cream, brown. Okay? What it should have is your brown, cream, brown, cream, brown, and then your purples, and then your oranges, and then your pattern keeps going around until you get to the sides. Yeah? So I will work it out where yours will be okay. Mine will be like this because I didn't plan it. And that's when you're creating a pattern. If I had used 1 color for this, I would know how many rows I would have gone across. I would know how the count worked. But I used different colors. I played with how far I wanted it to go on my body, and that's why the count didn't add up. But that's because I didn't do the count in the beginning. Mary, would you like me to take a picture of all my ends that I snipped? You know what? That's actually, everything is content middle. Anything that you do for your channel is content. Take a photo of the ends. Take a photo of your blanket, whatever it is, sitting on the floor in a mess. Take a photo of it neat. Everything you do for whatever you are creating is content. Now, I didn't know that. Well, I did know that, but I didn't use that concept in the beginning. So I only took 1 photo or 2 photos of each thing, each project that was made. I never took photos of it in the middle. I never took photos of it with tails. I never took photos of it sitting in a mess, big heap on the couch. But everything you do is content. Whether you just walk into here and pick up a color and walk out, that can be content. It can be, oh, I've walked into my room for the first time in 6 years, that sort of thing. I mean, that's probably not what you do, but that could be that. Now, moving right along, our fingerless gloves, I have wound all 3 colors. Okay, now obviously I'm not going to use all of it for the gloves because that's a lot of yarn there. That's 300 grams of yarn. That's too much. I don't need all that. So a lot of that leftover yarn we'll use for something else. But I wound it up like that in the skeins, in the ball, sorry, and now I'm going to wind it up using this. The yarn winder. But not today, not while I'm on my live, because it'll be too loud for you. But know that once I wind it up, I'm ready to create. I've been practicing the stitches on another bit of scrap yarn that I have. And I've come up with a few. I haven't decided whether that's going to be the stitches that I like. I'm going to spend the rest of the evening just playing with it on the couch. Not playing on the couch, but playing with the pattern on the couch. And then hopefully by tomorrow night or even by Friday morning, you will get part 1 of our gloves. If it's easy where I can say, right, continue doing this pattern for the next 10 rows, meet me back here, then you might get the whole glove in the one tutorial. But if I change the pattern here and there and do a few fancy things, then you may end up getting 2 parts for the tutorial. Just know that no matter what I do, you will get that on part of it on Friday. Yep. All right. And that's that. All right. Is there any questions about any of our projects that you're working on that you would like to ask me about? I'm going to have a drink while you think about that. Cheers. I did forget to mention the second order I put through was not to Bendigo Wool & Mills. It was to a company by the name of Balmain Yarns. Now, I put an order through for a commission project that I'm working on. I'm not going to talk about the project. I'm going to show you the project in one of our video vlogs once it's complete. It will be some wearable and it will be for a fella. So heads up there. And it won't be anything winter. So very interesting. So I purchased something from Balmain Yarns, and I have purchased from them before. It was a very long time ago. Very, very long time ago. In fact, I purchased it and then hung up and thought, oh gosh, I never gave her my address. So I messaged her and said, oh, I didn't give you my address. She said, that's okay. I still got the same one, exactly the same one from the last order. So it goes to show how long I've been living in this place, because I don't remember ordering from them for maybe 5-6 years. So, or maybe 3. I really don't know when I ordered from them last. I really don't. I hope you can find my question about the vest now. I will check it out. I do know where it is after all the Hexagon Cardigan. No, I can actually find it. That's not a problem. I'll talk to you about that in a minute, actually. Middle, you might be able to do it yourself. I'm going now. Guess, guys, see you all. Oh, we'll see you soon, Yvonne. We'll catch you soon. Yvonne, remember there's no live this Saturday morning at 10 a.m. No live this week. Okay, heads up. Middle, you know what you do? You go on Messenger, and up the top where it says search for the message, all you have to do is type in vest. And that message, anything that you use the word vest in, will come up on the top of your screen, and you find that message. That's how I find things. And my kids taught me that because I didn't know you could do that. So if you use a keyword that you use in there, now if you're not sure that you use the word vest in 5,000 messages and you don't know what to do, find another keyword in it. Like if you needed to do size medium and you use medium only in that vest chat, all you need to do is write the word medium, and anything that was in the medium will come up on your chat. So you go through, find the one we were talking about, and that's how you find the messages. That's how I find them. Here comes Skippy again. Water time, says Green. Cheers. Cool. I didn't know that. I didn't know that either too, Middle. My kids taught me that. Well, that actually works on your normal messenger. I'm assuming the business messenger is the same. I'm hoping. Otherwise, I look like a liar. But it does come up on normal messenger. So there you go. All right, so that's all I really wanted to talk about today, guys. I did want to mention a very special thank you to everyone who helped name our cardigan. Know that I am going to be doing some projects using the other names. I looked at that live this morning and I thought, what happened to me on Saturday's live? I promised them the world and more. What was I thinking? And I almost even promised a straight jacket at one stage, a special white jacket. Remember that? I watched it this morning and thought, there's absolutely no way. I thought, I don't think I promised them too much. We'll go back and watch it and then just write down what I promised. What was I thinking? So we will be making some items with it. I haven't done the XL spreadsheet yet, but I will. And we will be marking off the patterns as we go, including the Tunisian washcloth that we're going to make with that orange next week. So there you go. So one of those names, it will be the Tunisian washcloth. So keep that in mind. Yeah. All right. So it might be the other name. I haven't decided yet. And in black too. Did I promise both of them? No, I don't remember both. Oh, someone did say black, didn't they? Oh, no, and I said I'll make it in black but not white because white gets dirty. I remember that. That was a funny live. I was so naughty. You like Tunisian? Well, we're definitely doing Tunisian around Friday of next week. Not this Friday, the next Friday, because next week we're doing part 6 and part 7 of the jacket. So part 6 of our jacket will come up on Tuesday and part 7 will come up on Thursday. And then we'll do the Tunisian swatch on Friday. And I'm going to get all Friday excited on you. I don't know why. I don't know why. Looking forward to it all. I know, right, Greg? And I know lovely Anne McSee wanted to see some Tunisian, and I kept promising it, and I never got it done. And now we're ready to do. Now that this cardigan is done, all I need to do is write it up. So now I've written it up and check it really. Now that this cardigan is ready, I can start working on all the other stuff that I promised you, which is not there yet, and more now apparently. That was hilarious. That was hilarious, that live. I should delete it so you don't remember it. I know someone who does her lives and then deletes them after she's done it. Like she'll do the live and she'll let it sit there for a couple of days and then delete it. She does not keep her lives. I wonder why. I wonder why. But anyway, moving right along. No live this Saturday. So that's the reason why I'm letting you know what's happening next week. So for the rest of this week, you're going to see Father's Day item. And what I don't finish this week, you'll get the rest of it on Monday of next week. But on Wednesday next week, we're going to have a live like normal. In that one there, it'll tell you what's happening Thursday and Friday anyway. So really you only need to know what's happening Monday and Tuesday. And also on Wednesday's live, Wednesday week, we will do live antics that we're going to miss this Saturday. We will do it on Wednesday. So we will have the live antics ready for the next week. It won't happen for the Thursday and Friday of that week. It'll happen the week after. Yeah. But for now, we're going to miss live antics this Saturday. Sorry, guys. I don't usually go out. And then when I go out, it's all at once. I went out all weekend last weekend. I'm going out all weekend this weekend. Even the weekend before I did as well. So busy. But this weekend is the last weekend, fingers crossed, that I won't be going out. That I will be going out. It's the last weekend for a while. Not Ye says, oh, hello. Sorry you're late. Oh, you are late. We've done so much chatting. I'm ready to go to bed now. Good night. But for you, Not Ye, now that you've just joined us, I'm going to stand up and show you our Groovy Threads cardigan. I still have to look down at the book. Our Groovy Threads cardigan. Once again, the sleeves are a bit tight for me because I was running out of the brown cotton. For you, the sleeves will be a lot bigger. The sleeves are shorter for me because I was running out of cotton and also because I'm short. So yours will be that little bit longer. It'll only be like, I don't know, 2 centimeters longer. So it'll only be like 2 clusters longer, maybe. Yeah, 2 clusters longer. It will be a lot wider here for you guys, okay? And this one here, this sleeve here is the sleeve of an extra, no, let's try that again, is a sleeve of a medium when I should have done the sleeve of the extra large. Now, try it again, is a sleeve of the large, or I should have done the sleeve of the extra large. Now, I did the large only because I didn't have enough brown, so heads up. That's the front, that's the side, and that is the back. Gorgeous, simply divine. I love, love, love. Yours will be a tiny little bit longer as well, because this way you get to wear it properly and not have to worry about yarn like I did. That was terrible. I'm sitting there stressing, thinking, oh gosh, I did a few rows, found out it was about, I think it was 6 grams for 1 row or 2 rows. I can't remember. And I multiplied it by how many rows I needed to do and thought, uh-oh, it's not going to work. So I did it 2 grams in a smaller section. Uh-oh, it's not going to work. And I did it shorter and shorter. And then I found a size that it'll work with. And I thought, hopefully it's not too short. It's a little bit short, but yours won't be. Yours, when you fold your hand like this, it'll be right up to here. When you put your hand straight, it'll drop a little bit there. All right, so just heads up. Yeah. All right. You just subscribed. That's nice. Apologies, Mary. It's Susanna from Perth. Oh, okay. Hello. Still haven't put my name back on the handle. Look, I'm going to forget anyway. So you'll just have to remind me, because I forget. Some people names come up and I think, are you new? And they say, no, I've been here many times before. So I do forget. I do tend to forget. I love the lavender color. It really pops. Look, if I was to have made this color for me normally, I would have said no, this color combo. I would have not made it. I made it for the simple fact that everybody was talking about the colors. So I thought I'd try it. It's okay. It's not something I'd wear always, but I am going to wear it because I have it. The color that I ordered, the one color, the solid color that I ordered to create the actual cardigan in, is called Pretty Pink 10-ply Aran weight cotton from Bendigo Woolen Mills. Don't sit on your leg. That's how you end up with bad bones. I was sitting on my leg. So keep in mind that I will be making our one in the one color, but I'll show you exactly where to change colors for your combination. Yeah. Green Butterfly says, wonderful weekend. We'll see you soon, Green. You take care. Don't forget, Green, no live this Saturday. We'll see you next Wednesday week, yeah? And I will leave information on our community board, Facebook, Instagram, just to remind you guys that there is no live on Saturday. So just reminding everyone, yeah? You're finished. Middle's finished weaving in her ends. Yay, go Middle. Good girl. Wait till you get this cardigan. Try weaving in these ends. Forget it. 1,000,000 ends. I don't even know how many there were. Think about it. Each row had 2 ends for the brown, 2 ends for the cream, 2 ends for the next brown, 2 ends for the cream, 2 ends for the 2 ends for the purple, 2 ends at the end of the purple, 2 ends at the beginning of the one end at the beginning of red, orange. There's no red there. 1 end at the end, and then you start again with a 2, 2, 2, 2. It was disastrous. It took forever. Forever. Now, I joined the cardigan using a sewing stitch, right? The seam lines using a sewing stitch. Now, I've got to be honest with you, I don't like the join much. I think I would rather use a single crochet or a slip stitch with the hook. But I will play with it before writing up that last bit. It's already written up that it was sewn, but I don't know. I'm going to do a little patch test somewhere else because I personally don't like the look of the join, especially up here on the sleeve. To me, I find it really, I don't know, it just doesn't look professional for my liking. Maybe we need to do a row of single crochet before each panel, you know. I will see. I will play with it before I put the pattern through. So you won't get the pattern like this. You'll get it perfected. So we'll see you next Wednesday. Yes, we will, Green. Water time. Thanks, Green. Let's have another drink of water. Fluff's just finished 2 a.m. there. She's finished all her ends. Fluffy, did you get any Abbey Road cotton from Spotty? I just crocheting with it. Very nice. It's 8 ply and it's on special. I thought Abbey Road was 10 ply, actually. I'm pretty sure Abbey Road is 10 ply. Picture later today. All good, Middle. I love your design, says Catherine. Oh, okay. Thank you. Look, it's great. There's nothing wrong with it. I just don't know about that seam line. I mean, it could be just, see how it's like really, I don't know. I'll think about it. Let me really think about it. And like, if I was to put single crochets there and then sew the single crochets together, or even slip stitch the single crochet together with the hook, you would probably notice the single crochet, but it wouldn't pull as much as it pulls on the chain. So I will play with it before it even goes out, so you'll get the perfect version. No, just Four Seasons Brighton making a tablecloth. That's nice. That's nice. And also, don't forget, guys, I'm still working on our Christmas gear. I'm very close to finishing one. One of those items may be finished by hopefully Sunday night. I'm fingers crossed. Then I'll get the pattern checked, tested, and then I'll have it up on the website as well. So patterns are going to start flying on the website now. As I've had a lot of things tested, patterns will start going up on the website, and you guys will get the opportunity to either purchase it or hope that I get time to put those patterns up on the channel before Christmas, which I hope to do. Sunshine cotton hook, 4mm, 100 grams. Sunshine cotton. What is that? Is that actually a, oh, I don't know. Oh, by the way, and the cotton that I bought for the commission project is actually a 4-ply light 2-weight cotton. So it will take me a little while to create this item for him. But I did a small gauge swatch of a certain amount of stitches across and made a 10cm square, and that did not take very long. And I calculated I only need 9 of those across if I was going to work on his pattern, because he's not a big fella, he's a medium-sized medium. So look, what I'm going to show you the actual pattern once it's complete. It's not for everyone, so heads up, but it is for our friend. So I'm looking forward to creating that for him. So there you go. All right, moving right along, guys. I may call it tonight because I think we've talked about lots of stuff and it's not as busy here on Wednesdays. So are you going to, you've got to head off to, I'm thinking of going as well, hun. I might just head off to Middle. But for everyone out there, anyone who wants to create this cardigan, the Groovy Threads, I'm still looking down at it, Groovy Threads cardigan, it will be coming on the channel, just not straight away, because the pattern will go up on the website first and then we'll wait a week or so before it goes up on the channel. So keep that in mind. And the other thing is a very special thank you to everyone who entered the name listing of this cardigan and didn't get their name called out. We will be creating items on the channel using those names. Keep that in mind. This Saturday, the 24th of August, there will be no live. Remember, I will see everyone Wednesday week for the live, which we will be doing our live antics on that live. And what else can I tell you? That's about it, except for the next 2 days. One of those days, you will get the Father's Day, either the start of the Father's Day fingerless glove, or you will get the whole fingerless gloves in the one tutorial. Just depends on how quickly I can make one and when I'm ready to record the other. If it takes too long and my recording's gone on for an hour and a half, I will cut it in half. Because if it's too much, it takes too long to edit an hour and a half. It's easy for me to edit 45 minutes, pop it up for you. You've got it and you can start. And while you're starting that, I can be editing the rest. And that's pretty much what I will be doing pretty much from now on when we have larger projects. The smaller ones like washcloths, they'll go up when they go up, yeah. But things like fingerless gloves, beanies, cardigans, skirts, jackets, ponchos, blankets. It's coming, guys. Be wary. They're coming. Sweaters, whatever. They will be in parts. All right. I can't do it all at once. I'm not an octopus. I keep telling everyone. But anyway, moving right along. Thank you very much for joining us. I've been Mary. This is Wow Crochet Designs, and I will see everyone on Wednesday, the 28th of August for the next live. Ciao for now. Try to be good. Bye all.